Hey guys, it's cbgray coming to you guys live in their Destiny video. How are you guys doing today? So in today's video, guys, just want to come to you and help make your guys' life easier with hopefully getting D.F.A, because I know a lot of you guys have been struggling to get it, and I've been on stream helping a whole lot of people. I think we've done over 100 plus runs on stream, and I'm just really trying to make sure as many of you guys get it, and I want to alleviate as many problems as you guys might be having with it. So the best way to do this, guys, you're going to be wanting to run a Prestige Nightfall, but you're not just going to want to run a Prestige Nightfall. You guys are also going to want to get the item that is crucial for this. That is from Xur, guys, and it's the 5 of Swords. And you're going to want to change the burn to whatever burn I'm going to be talking about in this video. I'm going to have a strategy for all 3 burns. So if you want to use Solar, use Solar. If you want to use Void, use Void. And obviously if you want to use Arc, use Arc. And the other big one I recommend, guys, is Heavyweight. Heavyweight's another one that will drop more heavy, make your heavy do more, and it just really goes the extra mile. Any of the other modifiers you guys want to do is up to you guys, but those are the only 2 that I was running, and they work great for speed runs. I know some people like to use momentum so that they can heal a little bit better, but me personally, I feel like I don't need to be healing while I'm running. I just rather recover whenever I get damaged. So that's just me personally. So let's get right into it, guys. So in terms of the majority of this Nightfall, I would really advise just running through it. There's not a lot of times where you really need to stop and kill ads besides the first little part with opening the gate. But after you do that, guys, you really just want to run the whole time. You just want to run, and more running is really essentially what you want to do, guys. Because in my own experience, and it took me 20 times to get the D.F.A, guys, and I had Nightfalls where I had over 100,000 score, where we were doing an exploit where we were using the Lost Sector to get our score extra high. We were doing that over and over, and despite getting the high scores over and over, we were not getting the D.F.A to drop. And then I got the D.F.A to eventually drop from a normal Nightfall with a score of 2,000. So trust me, it's not as much score as it's a numbers game. Like, score definitely helps, but not enough where you should be wasting 30 minutes trying to get a high score. So when you get to the boss, guys, because that's the thing that I really am making this video for, I want you guys to be able to one cycle it the way that you're going to be seeing here, and I'm going to be giving you some tips to melt the boss on not just Void, but also on Arc and Solar as well. So basically with whatever you guys have, I want you guys to have options to be able to kill the boss. So let's get right into it, guys. So let's start off with Solar. So if you guys are using Solar, I recommend you guys have a Warlock that has Lunafaction boots on, and you guys are going to want to have a Titan that has Melting Point that can basically knee him in the face, start his burning process, and then you're going to want to take Sleepers, and you're just going to melt him right in the face, just like we did, guys. You're going to see it right here, and he just gets turned into cheese. And if your Sleepers don't do enough, start using your hammers after and use your supers, and there's no way he'll stand a chance, guys. You'll see that he just dies instantly. And once you one phase the boss, I know some people are usually worried, are you still going to be able to get your loot? And yes, you do. You just kind of go through the next 2 areas, you just kill the Minotaur, and then you move on. So that's all that really happens. So that's the best way to do it for Solar, guys. So I really recommend that Titans have Melting Point on, have the top tree going, and I would recommend Sleeper Simulant, guys, if you guys have that. If you don't have it, I'm sure a Sins of the Past Solar would also do the trick, but that's going to be a really good gun to use, guys. So let's start off with that. Now let's move over to Void. So if you guys have Void, another weapon that is amazing for Void, if you guys have, is 1 you guys know would be the Tractor Cannon, but 2 would be the Escalation Protocol Shotgun. So those 2 combinations together is unstoppable if you use those together correctly. So if you boop the boss, and even if you don't boop the boss, but booping the boss definitely helps, and if you have the Escalation Protocol Shotgun people punching the boss before and getting that extra buff, you can really melt them fast. If you throw on that Rift with the Lunafaction boots, it's even more. It just all comes together to just make total domination, as you guys are seeing on the screen. It's another big thing that you can use. If not, the Raid Shotgun will work just as well. I'm not talking about the Acarius, but the Zenith from the Argos is also an amazing choice, as well as Perfect Paradox. All of those shotguns work very well. So if you have any of those shotguns or any other shotgun that's full auto, those will really do the trick for you. So I definitely recommend that, guys. Warlocks go Nova, and once you guys have done enough damage with your weapons, if you need a little damage to get yourself over the hump, just use your supers and annihilate him. So that's another huge thing for Warlocks. And so if you're using Void, like I said, guys, you're still going to want those Lunafaction boots, you're going to want shotguns, and you're really going to be able to make the plays happen really fast. Lastly guys, let's talk about arc. So arc is another one that I did, and it's another super effective way. The most effective way I found of doing this is having more titans, guys, and the only thing that you're going to want to do is have the titans running pulse grenades. You can still have a titan go hammers if you want to melting point the boss, but it's not even essential. Just everybody throw their 2 pulse nades. And then lastly guys, you guys are going to want to all pop rally barricades / lunafaction boots if you have warlocks, and then just go ham with your rocket launchers. I'd recommend a curtain call or a sins of the past that have cluster bombs, and you'd have that on arc. And then lastly guys, you're going to want to also have maybe a dubious volley if you don't have those 2. So I know that not everybody has the raid rocket launcher, not everybody has a curtain call. So if you don't have those 2 guns, guys, I strongly recommend using the Warwick coil. I know most people have that now, and Zur sold it before, so it really shouldn't be a problem getting your hands on that, guys. So I hope that makes your guys' life easier. Let me know if you guys have been able to solo the boss before and how close you guys are getting to do it. I'd love to hear it in the comment box below if you guys have gotten D.F.A or not yet. Also guys, before I get out of here, I want to say thank you so much for 5,000 subscribers. That is absolutely crazy. I got no words. That's just so crazy to me. So I really appreciate it, guys. So get in the comment box. Like I said, let's have a great conversation. If you guys haven't liked or subscribed, definitely now is the great time. If you guys want to get notification on my videos, hit the bell. And with that, I'm gonna talk to you guys in the next Destiny video. Thanks. I love you guys.